Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play some more Flotsam. So last time, well, the last couple of times, we've done a lot of rearranging of our raft to prepare for efficiency and what comes next. We still have a couple of things to move around. I did update my spreadsheet to the best of my ability so that I could visually see kind of where I wanted things to go and how to balance out this lovely beauty mechanism that I don't know how much it actually prepares. But there's a couple of things that we need to take care of. New day. We have starving people. We have hungry people. We still have that problem. I think, well, we need tinder. Surprise, surprise. What's new with that? We could make some potato salad. We have our crops growing, so definitely there is an ability to do that. So I might go ahead and just get get four things so that two people can eat. While let me look and see. Tender, tender, where is my tender? You. Okay, so I'm going to have lots of tinder coming up, which is good because I do need, oh, that's my seed bank. I do need to make sure that we get lots of water. So we're balancing. We're getting there. I think we have plenty of nibbler fish. We have some gobblers. We're getting there. We're going to get these gobblers out of the water. Um, or yeah, get those gobblers out of the water, which will be good, which will be good. But what I really, so obviously that's a big thing, but what I really want to focus on is two things. We'll see if we can actually manage this. One, right now, here's where I have my two boats. I don't want them there. I want them at the back of the boat because this is the back, or at the front of the boat. Blah. Right now they're at the back of the boat. I want them at the front of the boat because right now I have my two storage yards here. So I don't want them running halfway across the map just so that we can put that out there. And I've calculated it out. I think if this is the area that I build out the next walkway, I should potentially be able to get 5 boats. I'm thinking. We'll see. But that's what I'm thinking. And we'll start by putting 2 here and then we'll build out. But we could, in theory, have quite a few boats on this side of the road. The other thing that we really need, we really need to get moving on. Here, let me look at my research station. I think last time we did research. Where did it go? Trees! Yay! And that'll help us then have a steady supply of dry wood constantly, which we then don't have to worry about the firewood and all of these junks that we pick up instead of making into firewood or making into other things, we can make them into decorating and to making our boat prettier. Yeah. I thought last time, let me look at the map. We were headed, where were we headed? I thought we were headed to go pick somebody up. But since I saved the game, yes, we were headed all the way the heck over here. That was where we were gonna supposedly gonna go. But because yeah, we saved the game, we closed it out. Guess what? We've lost that ability. So let's relook at, take a moment, reassess. We could start on the birdhouse. That is definitely an option. I did want to get Town Tugger, but I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Do we have the engineer? Yes, we do. Brooke is our engineer. So we can get the Town Tugger. And that will help us be a little more mobile and will help us be just be able to have a little more capacity, like weight capacity. We are starting to see a little bit of that weight capacity coming into play. Um, so that is, so I guess the question is, do I do the town tugger or do I do birds, which I know will be a big boost, but will require us to have lots of food. So let's do town tugger instead. Let's research this. That won't play into our food stores, so that'll be fine. We still are missing, hold please, somebody to do medicine. And who else do we still need? So this is our medicine person down here. We have the engineer. We need to level up a cook and or get a chef. I don't know if that's a person. And then we need the architect so that we can start building fancy parks and big houses and things of that nature. All right. So we've got some stuff, but main is moving things about and then also stabilizing our food and finally getting trees. Yes. Okay. So Ryland can actually level up. Let's get him into crafting because that's what he loves. We do have him as a crafter, right? Yes. Yes, we do. All right. Cool. All right. Let's let the people go and we'll see how far we get. Okay. First things first, while they're all figuring out their lives, does everybody have a job? Nobody is, oh, Brooke's sleeping. Um, but everybody has a job, so I'm not going to be too worried about what they're doing at this moment. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I meant this. Because I want to build out, what do I need for the walkways? I need planks. Got plenty of rope to build those, and then I'm going to need plastic. Okay. So let's make some planks. How much dry wood do we have? Not very much, of course. So we need wood, right? We've got some drying, but that's probably going to go fast. Great, just wonderful. Love it. To build our tree crop. Okay, so we have to build a crop to build a tree. All right. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. I'm thinking, I wonder if we can fit a crop in between here. But so I need to build crops, is what I understand. Not parks, crops. That would be here. Yeah? No, that would be sea grower fields. Yes, here. We need planks still. So we need wood. Great. And we're going to need wood for that. All right. So what is our options? Uh, I think last time we don't have very many tools. So, compounding and uh, compounding efforts. Oh, here, let's have somebody go get that tender because that will help us greatly. Um, what else is in the area? There's dead trees over here. There was. That's right. It's not looking good. Okay, so that's done. All right. I think we want to. I would love to get those trees, but we don't have. I'm betting we don't have any way to make. We have one metal plate, no tender, and no metal scrap. All right. That's right. We were doing so poorly. Okay. So I've got a couple problems. I could go this way. This will get us the metal scrap. This will get us maybe some food to satisfy us. And I think, or I could go closer to where there are trees. It's like, which do you want? Your arm chopped off or your leg chopped off? That's what I feel like my choices are right now. Okay, it looks like I'm done with the fish. So I was okay to move. Um, oh, I stranded somebody potentially for the tender. Oopsie. This is empty, but I am now in here. All right, I've got plenty of this. So let's salvage all of that. I still have space. Let's go ahead and just ransack this place. Get all these cars, get all of this stuff. All of the things, all of it. All right. I have some food, so that's good. We've got people hard at work. That looks like Swanee. Yeah, I, so hard to see. Yep, Swanee is cooking. Who else is cooking? Rabbit Dog is cooking. We're getting those nibblers, grilled nibblers out. So we should have, it looks like, plenty to eat by the time we are ready to go. And then the other thing we could do is start making corn on the cob, although it's ordinary, it's not terrible. It's just not absolutely fantastic, that's all. We could make some gob kebabs that are tasty. I don't know of any flounder. And boy, are we going to need those fish because we don't want to kill our fish stores. Now, what I want to know is we have 3 thirsty people. Rabbit Dog is one of them, and he's just not going to drink anything. Johnny Cakes is on an island, so that's why he hasn't eaten. But why haven't you eaten, Rose? There's no reason you shouldn't have eaten. You're not doing anything. Brooke, Ryland, and Bluetail are currently doing bupkis. All right. Let's see if we can't move closer to the car. I want to get just as close as I can so we can start ransacking some of these places. See, look, I knew I'd need food. Nobody's going to want to eat it, but I have it. And now that needs tools. All right. I think we just have to go for it. We have to chop those. We have to use the last of the metal, hope that we're going to get new metal, and oops, and just make another one of these, another one of the axes, so that we can send somebody out here to chop down those healthy trees. And then we've got some fish that we could also do stuff with. Okay, so that's empty. This is full. And Matt has leveled up. How are we doing here? I kind of don't want to send 2 people to go that way because I do want them to go get the food. Somebody come out to get food. Why? Why is this a fishing one? What is your purpose? I thought these are both scavenger boats. I didn't think I had 2 fishing boats. No, I didn't. They were just figuring out what they needed to do. Aw, we're harvesting. Woot woot. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, you don't have anything to do. Let's fix that. Because we don't, our water isn't full, so you should definitely be doing stuff. I'm gonna cut up some of the trees for tender. All right, and then we're gonna start And then we're gonna make some planks. Yeah. Like I said, I really need to get those trees starting to plant. Now, this looks like it's gonna be a 1 or a 2, but I need to figure out. I kind of don't want it to be a 2, but I won't know until I look at stuff. Matt, I'll level you up in a minute. What I do need to look at, okay, so there's some plastic over here. So I am kind of going in a good direction for what I need. I'm thinking I'm going to come up and around because the boats can get the plastic, but if I'm within range, then Matt or Swanee can start fishing. And I do want that. I would like the fishing to happen. All right, cool. That should solve our food. Not that people are going to be excited about the food, but that should solve our food issues for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to doing that. Oh, I can build the tree. Okay, so that's a 4. Let's see if I can't build a tree maybe here. Okay, hold please. I would like to plant a tree. Come on, somebody make this. This is a very big priority. Please. I want this field done. ASAP. ASAP. Get going. Pretty please. Here comes Swanee to help Rose. I'm pretty sure that's Rose and her pop top soda can thing. Can I put... No! Okay. So that means I need at least 2. Dag nabbit. I'm going to say, hey, make a whole bunch of that when you have a chance. Because that was not big enough for me. I could do wheat. I have a ton of wheat growing, I think. What do I have growing here? This is all wheat and potatoes. And this is just tomatoes. And then there's one other thing. Okay, well, then let's go ahead and put a very pretty, I don't know. Where did I even put it? I put it over here. Let's put in potatoes because we seem to need lots of potatoes. So let's put it in. Was everybody sleeping? No, 2 people are out and about. And I don't understand this. This says I have 13 water. This says I have 2 water. Which is right? Because it makes a big difference. 13 water, everybody gets to drink something. 2 water, nobody gets to really drink anything. It makes a big difference. But clearly it doesn't matter for me. So, all right. That's blue, isn't it? No. Oh, that's Brooke. Go, Brooke, go. And then do we have all of the stuff out of here? So Brooke is probably the thirsty person. So this will take one more trip and then it'll be done with our boats. Yep, Brooke is the thirsty person. Johnny Cakes is the hungry person. It's amazing Brooke is not hungry. But that's fine. Yeah, it'll just be nice when the boats are here and then the offloading can happen rather quickly. It can happen quickly because now somebody has to walk all the way back and forth, which does not seem like a great thing. Let me look to see what do I need for planks. Of course I need planks. Planks and yeah, planks and plastic. Unless I want a fishing boat, in which case then I need metal, which I don't have. I have plenty of stuff to make the metal now. Now I'm trying to remember. What did I want the metal for? What did I want? What did I need? Oh, I think I needed the metal. I don't know what I needed the metal for now. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put, because it's only fitting that a tree grows between the two drying racks. That seems very fitting to me. So let's put her there. Put her there, pal. I mean, this tree better go there. Oh, it says 2 by 2. Of course it's going to go there. Of course it's going to go there. Flowers, flowers, sunflowers. That's the decoration one. I don't want the decoration one. Where did the non-decoration one go? Farming. There we go. We've now got our first tree. Lovely. It's beautiful. It will grow how fast? I could put 4 there? No, no. It's just one. That field, so it's very misleading, that field. That field is very I feel misled. All right, how much more do I have here? One more boat full maybe? You have anything in your boat right now? Yeah, you don't have anything in your boat. Yep, one more boat fill and then we'll be one. And then we don't have anybody over here yet, but one more boat fill and that is full too. Okay. And then we can come over here and get bunches of stuff, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I know what I needed the metal for. I was going to do more. Sorry. Here, everybody go. I was going to make more tools. All right. Alrighty. I don't want to. Well, I definitely want to do that, but for now, because I might not want to do that in the future, because I know I need this for some of the decorations. But I have so much of this. Let's just make some firewood out of it. I really don't want to, because I'm going to need a lot of it for decoration, but what can you do? It's a need. Look, everybody's fed. Everybody has water. It's amazing. We're doing so well. Okay. Rabid dog. We've got people who don't have anything to do, and I really dislike that. I dislike that. So I don't want a plaza. I want a grassy walkway. We're going to build this way. And then can I build this way? No. But then with that grassy walkway, we are going to need some more of that we don't have any wood. That is the problem. Got it. Got it. Got it. Tell me, this looks like it's done now. Is it done? You've got everything? No. Come on, Johnny Cakes, go! Get that battery. Get that metal. Ruined restaurant, done. You got one more. Come on. You can do it. We fed you today. We gave you some water. There you go. Good job, Johnny Cakes. Good job. Then we can get closer to actually having wood again. Because apparently we need wood for lots of things and plastic and we need. I want Johnny Cakes to get a little closer before I just move the boat. That's not very nice. Nah, not really nice. Not at all. All right. I could make him go a little faster. Make the day go faster. Okay, he is now close enough. I feel okay with moving the boat. All right. I will now be able to collect both of those. Right? You were okay? Did Johnny Cakes miraculously appear? Okay, he just teleports. Cool. I don't have to worry about that. Awesome. All right. So 35 nibblers. That is pretty good. That will help quite a bit. And Matt's going to fish them all up. He's just going to do fishing fool. All right, let's salvage. Hi. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. All right, let's make that a little bit bigger. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think that's going to get everything. So we'll do that. Then we have, that's more metal. There's our trees. We're going to unlock that. We want all of the trees. All of the trees. Why don't you take all the trees? All right. Beautiful. Lovely. This needs the planks, which right now, who is that? I have forgotten already. Is that Brooke? I think so. Who's on the app? It's got to be Brooke. Swanee is going to go get the plastic. Beautiful. And we don't have a lot of water, but that's okay. We're going to get enough for now. And just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I know. We have some export issues. I understand. We'll use up a little bit more of this. I need people to make some food so that we have plenty of food later. I'm going to try not to use the seaweed too much. Because again, I know that this needs seaweed. Actually, this is what I want to make. I can make 10 of these once I have the tender to do so. So let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Hey, look. Deuces at the research table. Getting us tugging stuff. Ooh, we're getting planks. Yay. What I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to build out new mooring points. I can build that right that, and I think that's fine. I'm going to build out that way. What do I need here? More planks. I mean, I could just do this for now, And then we can upgrade, but not into the grassy walkway. So that's the problem. Is definitely this allows us to do some upgrades to tiled, but oh, I really do wish. Let me say it again. I wish. Good Lord. Um, my brain apparently just got stuck. I wish I had known that I couldn't upgrade these into the grass, and I would have done something completely. I wouldn't have rearranged the entire boat until I had started upgrading the areas, because I'm sure the tiled looks lovely. I'm sure it does. But the bottom line is I like the grass. The tiled is going to give me the same aesthetic, but I like the grass. The grass just looks nice. It does. All right. Too late. All right. So we'll do a salvage boat here, and then we'll do another fishing boat, and then we'll move these two boats over, I think. Yeah. Look, we added some more grassy stuff, and look, we're like 10 points higher. That's lovely. How's our tree doing? It is not doing terrible. It just grows very slow. So I need a lot of those trees around in order to ensure that I have my own tree supply. Okay. Lessons learned. We're learning things. It's all good learning. Um, we have no water. Nobody's producing water because we don't have any tinder. All right. I mean, I think that's Ryland. He's getting to, yeah, that's Ryland. He's doing as much as he can. Not, I can't, I don't want to use up all of that stuff. That's the problem. But, well, it is what it is. Overall, the boat's looking pretty nice. I've got to say, I am very pleased with the boat. Okay, so where can I stick another field? I kind of want fields to be over by the houses, but these houses aren't going to stay here. And this is going to have like the food truck because that's pretty monstrous. Can I can't put another tree there. So let's just put one there. Since this is all porky borky already, let's make sure that we can do what we need to do. All right, and then we go here and we go here. We're gonna have another tree. Yep. Another tree for us. For us, for us, for us. Okay. And then we need more wood. More wood. All right, so we've got everything here. That's empty. Yeah, I thought that would go fast. Let's have somebody come here because I think we got all the plastic too, which is lovely. So let's not the scrapsmith. I might make tools. We'll see. Hold on. I want you. You is what I want. I think. No, I don't want the recycler. Where is my plastic maker? Why can't I ever realize that it's this thing? Okay, I'm going to make a couple of plastics. That will be helpful. All the chopped trees. Okay, so we have stuff there. I'm not too concerned about the whatchamacallit. Go ahead and just, do I want the metal? I don't not want the metal is the problem. Yeah, I don't not want the metal. So this is going to be done at the end. Yay, Deuce, good job. All right. Town tugger. Okay, so I need I need bunches of things I don't have. That's lovely. Not you. You. Okay, so I can make the 2 electronics I need once I have electronic scrap. And then I think I saw that on, I know I saw the battery on one of the islands and I just said, I don't need it right now. So now I'll be on the outlook for it. And then I almost have what I need for this. So let's just go ahead and prep 4 of those while we wait. All right. We've got a lot of space, I guess is the way to put it. So let's just go ahead and do all of that. We really need the tender. Okay, so hold please. Let's look at the map. Instead of doing all of this, I think I now have to get to over here so that I can do, because all of these trees are basically done, except for maybe that one. Oh, I have logs right there. So I could go this way. Yeah, okay, here, hold on. Hold, please. We're gonna leave the junk. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna head this direction. Forever driving the boat backwards. Okay. I need, where? There's the boat. The wood should be, I should be looking right at it. This doesn't look like a lot of wood. That's 13 logs, so not bad, not terrible. Not terrible at all. But I need people to, yeah, I know everybody's thirsty. I got it. I'm trying to figure out how to make space on the boat. I don't have any of that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm using up all of that so that I can make space, so that I can have water, so that I can make food, so I can. So you can. All right, so now I've got the plastic. I just need the wood. Look at the tree. Look at it go. How's the other tree doing? It's okay. It's probably like, I need water. Why I got snow water. But I don't have any water. The sucky part about this wood is that while there's a lot of it, it's all wet. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to dry. I'm really hoping that when these grow up, I get more than just like 1 or 2 logs off of them. That's my hope. I don't know if it's realistic or not. We're going to find out. We're going to find out one way or the other. I don't have any knowledge points, so there's no reason for me to queue up another. Well, okay, hold on. Let me think about this. I have decent amount of seaweed. I think I can feed the birds seaweed. I think I can feed the animal chow seaweed. Goose leveled up. I've got people who level up. I guess I should do something about that. But, all right, I guess so. So Johnny Cakes likes to fish, I think is how that worked out, right? No, I just have Johnny Cakes fishing. Matt does like to fish, so let's give Matt a point in fishing, even though he's our liquids person at the moment. Deuce. Deuce likes researching. Give him researching. Blue. Deuce is probably going to research the most. So I really should have Blue do... Blue and Deuce only like to research, which is a pain in the rear, because I can't make them both research. That's just unrealistic. Well, wrap on a cracker. I have her handling water, because she's got a high enough skill in it. I could have her do crafting. We've got a lot of people crafting. And not a lot of people doing water. Sorry, Blue. You're going to do liquids. Just how it works out. Not much I can do about that. I need the liquids. I need the people doing the things. Doing all of the things. I probably have a whole bunch of people that aren't doing anything. Yeah. Because we're all waiting for this. I'm going to have to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get to a point where I've now screwed myself over because I can't do liquids. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. But I was thinking, oh, I should have Deuce start researching birds so that we could grab our first seagull. Oh no. I would like to take you home, but I have no place for you right now, and that is just going to be bad, 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 bad. The dry wood's almost there. That would be great because that would get the salvage out of the way. I could do fishing boat too, but I think I'm going to do salvage first. I don't want to do another storage yard, but I could do. That will use up some resources. Yep. That definitely used up some resources. It used up resources that I didn't really have that I needed. We have no water. This is very bad. This is so bad. Okay. While I'm looking around, yeah, we need to get to this wood where we're just going to have to make some. I won't be able to see that far. But we're going to have to make some tinder from wood. Okay, so I don't have a lot of space, but I do want to. I don't want to create. Do I do this? I think I do. It's not my smartest. It's not my greatest. It's not a lot of things, but it is what we're doing. It is 100% what we're doing. Okay, I don't know what we still are waiting on. I don't think we're waiting on anything, so I am moving the boat this way. So we can hopefully work to get these dead trees. The dead trees should be tender, which at this point I am not mad about at all. 14 tinder works. We now have 3 boats. Well, we really only need 2 boats, let's be honest. What else can we salvage while we have extra? Well, this goes into the seed bank, so I don't really care about. Somebody can instantly take that salvage boat and go do things. I wonder what would happen if I moved these while they're out and about. That probably be bad, right? I'm assuming it's not great. Oh, we're about halfway on this this here tree. And I've got 10 slots with about 20 pieces of tinder coming back, which is fine actually, because I do have plenty of things that the tinder will instantly be used on. I could just make a whole bunch of tools. I know I'm going to need these tools, so I'm going to make them. Because I know I'm going to head into a place where I'm going to have to chop down some tools. Chop down some tools. Chop down some trees. Yeah, chop down some tools. Good gravy. Dead trees are salvaged. All right. I do have plenty of nibblers still. I don't have corn. That's what it is, right? Because that's wheat and potatoes, and that's tomatoes, and I need to find corn. Okay. I was trying to remember what the other one was, and it occurred to me that I haven't made any corn on the cob because I don't have corn. Let's make some nib kebabs. That's fine because we have potatoes growing, so it's fine. And we don't have any more gobblers, unfortunately. And then we can make some more grilled nibblers. And that should help with some of our space issues. We're still going to need stuff. Okay, how can I not disassemble this? Because I need to disassemble. So 3 floaters, 3 wooden planks, and 1 rope. Okay, 3 floaters, 3 wooden planks, and 1 rope. Yeah, okay, so I have to salvage the boat to move the boat. It's kind of this weird dichotomy. But let's start to move them over. Let's start to move them over. Okay, let's move that. I should have plenty of resources now to then put this boat right back here. And then I should have plenty of resources once that's done to move the mooring point. Thank you. And then we're going to do this. Looks like our wood is all dried and all done. Yes, I know. We have no space, but I'm trying to move stuff, please. Thank you. Then that can go. I'll put another mooring point over here. It will be all good in the neighborhood, yeah? Yeah. All right. I need to move this way. And I know all the boats are back because I've just played boat roulette. All right. Let us hold, please. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Meant to do this button. Yep, that's one. We're going to get all of this. That's probably 2 trips actually, if I really stop to think about it. We're going to harvest those seeds. And we're going to get things, oops, while everybody's out and about. We're going to get things situated. And now all of this is right next to everything, which is great. Yes, they move faster because we have it at a little faster speed, but they also move faster because the boats can undo near instant, which is beautiful. Good gravy. Wow, we got like things super quick, which is great. Look at our tree. So excited about our tree. We need planks, so I'm just going to make a whole bunch of those planks. Now we should have plenty of tinder soon to make water. We have some dry wood. That's beautiful. Got some very thirsty people. I really don't want to use the firewood if I don't have to. I know I keep saying that, and I keep meaning it. It's like I swears I means it. All right. Oh, and now we need food. It doesn't end. This is just a matter of not having the tender, which we should soon. Okay. I wonder if I can put one here. I think I can put one back here once I build this one, because that would be nice to have the 2 trees there. Now, I am going to run into a problem of what I'm going to do with this space, but it's okay. It's okay. Storage yard. Hold on. I am trying to find, I don't know why, but my brain does not hold on to what things look like when they're not a certain way. Let's make a whole bunch of floaters, please. All right. Yeah, I would like a tree, please. We are just building trees all over the place. Thank you very much. And then we need some more floaters, and we're going to be seeing if we can put another tree there. Look, did you see that? He jumped down, jump up, jump back down, and went around. I don't, I guess that's efficiency. I don't know. Can I put the other one here? I can now. Beautiful. That's going to make our place so pretty. Okay. We now have a ton of space. So now that we have all of this space, let's make sure we get all of these resources because we need them. I think we're going to need lots of food. We have seaweed. Do we have potatoes? We do have potatoes, so I could make potato salad for the moment. Do I want to make, hold on. Potato salad is ordinary. This is tasty. I think I want to make the kebabs over the salad. I totally lied. Even though it requires tender, I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's move a little closer this way. I want to do a couple of things. Obviously. I want to get all that wood. We want to scout the region, get this tender, and get those trees. Same with that. This will go ahead and put 2 people on because we need the peeps. Can I can do anything. I could do the fishing boat. That way then I don't have to have the person always fishing right then and there. You know what's crazy? This is like right here. Like they could, I'm half tempted at this point to make them like just swim. This is the one I first did. Where are you going? So bizarre. All right, and then as soon as that's done, Captain, we spotted life. There might be a survivor out there. Okay, show me. Over there. All right. I think we might have known about him before, maybe. I don't know. We're heading towards him. There's another survivor right here. But thank you, Johnny. I'm so excited that we have another survivor. Yeah, they're all the same fish. Have somebody go fish these up. Go fishy, fishy, fishing. We still have lots of people who are thirsty. Rabbit dog leveled up. How many? Okay, we've got a lot of wood. The problem is, you see, we get 1 firewood for every dry wood, which just baffles me. We shouldn't get 1. It should be more than 1. But here we are, 1. I don't understand, but whatever. Yes. All right, who's fishing? It looks like Matt is. Fish in good health, Matt. I now just need to be within the area for Matt. There we go. That should be good still. I do want more plastic. So let's send somebody out to get that. Although let's go ahead and send 2 people because that's plenty for 2. We almost got all of the trees here. Are you going to be able to get them all, my dear? Stop. I want the boat. I want the boat. Fine. Yes, the answer is yes. That's all I needed to know. Okay, there's where my boat is. I'm going to Put another fishing spot there. We have, that's going to take 2, but that's fine. I'll leave that as a 1-person job. And then we'll go ahead and set ourselves up for success this way. That dang tender though. Good Lord, it's the bane of our existence is that tender. But we've got a lot of dry wood now. So we should be able to keep up. So let's make some of it into tender and get it moving so that we can get stuff done. Now what I really need to do is figure out, got all of this wheat and it is just piling up. This wheat is. And I'm thinking that I need to, we're getting the birdhouse next. Great. Wonderful. Love the birdhouse. But I think what we need to work on is getting the food truck. So I think next time, what we're going to do, we've gotten some of our trees. It looks like our trees might actually be done next time, which would be awesome. We'll see how much wood we get out of growing our own trees beyond the convenience of actually having them and not having to dry them and not having to find them. But then once the birdhouse is done, because I do still think the birdhouse is going to be helpful, we need to aim for this manual powered generator so that we can get the food truck. Yeah, I think that that's our next play because I need to get this windmill so that I can get these 77 wheat. I kind of planted the wheat too early. My bad. Now it's causing issues. Let's just see one thing before we leave, or before I leave. We leave, I leave, all the same thing. Okay, so we need metal and some more this. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of that and a whole bunch of this because it might be worth it then to make one more large storage yard here. We're starting to get things that are going to offset all of this ugly. So it might be good to have one more storage yard since we're going to have lots of things coming in. But with that, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful day and I'll see you all next time. Bye.